Well, first of all, we're really excited that we are the first pharmacies in Canada to be able to provide a point-of-care HIV test. Within a few minutes, an individual will know their results. We're working very closely with the Pacific Medical Clinic doctors and other doctors in the community to raise awareness that this test is now available. As well, because our pharmacies are located right next to the Pacific Medical Clinic, there's no wall in between, and so we actually engage in a very integrative and interactive practice on a daily basis. And so with this HIV test, we'll be providing the patient a fully private counseling room where the test will be conducted, and they will then get the result. If it's negative, if it's non-negative, then we will bring the doctor into the picture immediately. So there's a couple of key influential people in our community that came and I discussed this idea of having an HIV point-of-care test done in pharmacy. And so from that point, I worked with the College of Pharmacists of British Columbia and Bob Rai, as well as the Board of Directors. I worked with the Vancouver Coastal Health, Dr. Reka Gustafson and her team there. And as well, we initially got the go-ahead from the CDC. So the process was we first got approval from CDC to look at this concept, and then together with Vancouver Coastal Health, we approached the College of Pharmacists of British Columbia, and they gave us approval to go ahead and start this test. The test itself, it's called the INSTI test, developed by actually a local company called Biolytical here in Richmond, British Columbia. And the test itself will literally only takes a minute. And so, the overall time for the patient is probably just about 5 minutes, including prep time and then doing the patient-assisted finger prick and then actually physically going through the test. Yeah, we've had an amazing response to this test. It's actually, beyond our expectations, and we're excited also to really be playing a vital role in the healthcare system and playing a role in people's health. So the actual test, as I mentioned before, it's called the INSTI. And so there's basically 3 solutions in a cell membrane. What occurs is a patient-assisted finger prick, so it's just a little drop of blood from a patient's finger, and then the blood gets processed through the 3 solutions. At the end, in the cell membrane, it will show you whether it's a negative or a non-negative test. So we're doing the test at 2 locations in Vancouver as part of the pilot program to begin with. We're at 6180 Fraser Street and also at 2030 Kingsway. These are both called the Medicine Shop Pharmacies, and they're both situated immediately next to the Pacific Medical Clinic.